Ding.
Go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Under All Sports Podcast. I'm your host today, New York fan. Today we're gonna be talking about what happened this week in the NASCAR world, as well as a look back at what happened last week in our Xbox United Racing League. Later on, we'll be joined with a special guest, Championship 4 finalist Harris, to talk about his time with the United Racing League. Here today are my co-hosts, the Shelton and Assassins. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
So,
So we're gonna go over a couple things in NASCAR world first. This past weekend, NASCAR returned to Nashville in quite some time. Sunday morning, Eric Amarola picked up the pole for the race. Did it turn out that he got a win in this weekend's race? So Kyle Larson, Assassins, let's go over that third straight win. What's going
Yep.
on there?
Well, Kyle Larson won the race in dominant fashion, leading over 250 laps to get his third straight win in the Cup Series. And he won it over Ross Chastain and William Byron, with Eric Almirola and Kevin Harvick rounding out the top five, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Daniel Suarez, Kurt Busch, Christopher Bell, and Joey Logano rounding out the top 10.
All right, so that's Kyle Larson's third straight win, plus the All-Star race a few weeks back. Shelton, you picked Kyle Larson to win on our very first podcast on Saturday. What went on? Why was he so successful in that race, and why did you pick him?
because I knew the dominance of mile and a half was once again going to come in. And this week at Pocono, this is going to be a big test to see. It's not only just mile and a halves. So this will be a big test for him.
So you think this weekend he's been so dominant, three straight regular races for the points and one for the All-Star race, he won the $1 million. Do you think he wins both races in Poconos?
Um, that's tough to do. That would be 6 straight wins, and I have not seen that in a while. That's definitely going to be tough for Kyle Larson. And, yeah.
I mean, Kyle Larson's been dominant all season. I'm a huge Hendrick Motorsports fan. Being a Chase Elliott fan is very satisfying, but when you're in that camp and you're seeing Kyle Larson do all these things, it comes back to is the equipment better than Chase Elliott's?
hmm
Well, also leading off with that, Chase Elliott did have a stage win this previous weekend, but he was disqualified. Assassins, go over that, please.
So yes, he had all five of his lug nuts on one wheel loose, and due to the rule books, that means that he will get disqualified for this race, which means he got last place in points, but will keep his stage win and all of his stage points.
I don't think he keeps his stage win.
He does keep his
His
stage
stage
win.
win. Uh, that rule is kind of confusing, but hopefully he did keep the stage win. Unfortunately, Chase Elliott was disqualified this weekend. So, a couple shout outs from Assassins here on our show.
Yep, so we do our United Racing Leagues on the Cup races on Saturdays and the truck races on Tuesdays, both at 8 p.m. And you can watch it either here at the YouTube channel at Under All Sports Podcast and Racing League, or on Twitch at Twitch Dominion, Spidey, or Bradbury.
And don't miss next week's championship race for the Trucks and Xfinity Tuesday night. Will be streamed live on our YouTube channel as well as Twitch platforms from Twitch Dominion and Spidey. More on that later on. Well, right now let's go over the NASCAR standings after Nashville.
Well, with Kyle Larson's fourth win, he leaves the playoff standings with 32 playoff points, next to Martin Truex 3 wins with 18 playoff points, and Alexis Bowman's 2 wins with 10 playoff points. Now the cutoff is getting pretty close, with Denny Hamlin only having a 10-point lead over Kyle Larson's for the regular season championship. He is slowly losing that guaranteed spot in the playoffs. And then you have Kevin Harvick 150 points above the cutoff, Austin Dillon 109, Tyler Reddick 50, and Chris Buescher 26 points ahead. And there is a lot of strong contenders outside the playoffs, including Kurt Busch, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Matt DiBenedetto, Ross Chastain, and Daniel Suarez.
No, you think Bubba Wallace has a chance?
With that equipment recently, I don't see a chance. Those Toyotas
Yeah,
have
that's gonna
not raced well this season.
That Bubba Wallace 23 doesn't look too good this year. Is it the car or is it the driver?
I
That'll
think
be a
it's the
discussion
car.
for another podcast, Assassins. So, for the first time on our podcast, we are going to be doing a trivia. So, Assassins and Shelton will be the ones who will be answering the questions. Now, I will be tallying up points, and we will have a winner on this show for trivia. Will any of them get anything right? That is the question. All right, so Shelton, we're going to start off with you. It's a two-part question, not really hard questions. If you know it, all points will be added per question or per answer to the question. So here's your first question. What was the first NASCAR race to be nationally televised from start to finish? You can tell me the race and the winner.
You said that this wasn't a tough question, but
It's actually a pretty easy one.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Charlotte, but I can't tell you the winner.
Who was the winner? You couldn't tell me the winner? All right, well,
I can't tell you the
I
winner.
can't tell
then
you
you
the
got
winner,
both of them
but
wrong. The
I can
first,
tell you the race and
well,
the
if you
big
tell me
part
the
of
race,
it.
I'll give you a point.
It's the
Was Charlotte
Daytona
right?
500, and
Oh,
it was a
damn.
big
Alright,
fight
you
at
got
the
the race.
end.
Do you know who the winner was? If you can take one guess, I'll give it to you.
Hale Yarborough.
Nope.
As a guess.
It was Richard Petty. Richard Petty.
Oh,
So,
that
alright.
was the first televised race.
So I'll allow question stealing for points. So Assassins, this is yours. If you can't get it, Shelton can steal it. This is actually a three-part question.
God damn.
What was the closest finish in NASCAR history? Hold on. I want the decimal and the numbers. Who won it and who lost it?
No, it's the Daytona 500.
I don't need the race. I just need
It
the
was between Truex and Hamlin, with Denny Hamlin winning by .001 seconds, I believe.
I don't think that's.
You got it. You got it all wrong. All
Alright,
wrong.
can I go?
Shelton,
Can I
do you
go?
know? Yep. Go
All
ahead.
right. I think it was at Talladega.
I don't need the
And
race track.
I think Jimmy Johnson was the winner and Clint Boyer was the loser.
And the finish.
What do you mean?
The tenths. The tenths. Like the point.
2 1,000s.
Can I get a .0 whatever?
002.
Okay, so you got one right. The 00,
was
the
it?
.002 is right. The winner of the race was Ricky Craven,
Oh,
and Kurt Busch lost.
Bruh.
Alright, so you guys are both tied 1-1 trivia. Let me see. So this is a question. Wait a minute. Okay, alright, so this is a two-part question. I'm gonna let Shelton go first. If he doesn't get it, then... Well, either way, it doesn't matter. If Shelton gets it, then Assassins will have a chance to answer. I won't tell you the right answer. Here's the question. Not only does Richard Petty have the most wins of any competitor in NASCAR Grand National Cup history, he is also the driver with the most second placed finishes. It's actually a one-part question. How many second place finishes does he have? Whoever gets the number closest wins. Shelton?
Oh wow. That. Uh. I'm
Don't
gonna
make
go
us do
with.
it. Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna go with 380. I don't know.
380, okay.
I'm
Assassins.
gonna go with like 72.
And Assassins is our winner today for our very first trivia.
I would
Congratulations,
think that he would
Assassins.
have more seconds than
It's
wins.
157.
Yeah.
Alright. Congratulations to Assassins, our first trivia winner. Alright, Assassins, what's going on next weekend in NASCAR?
No, next weekend's gonna be a doubleheader at Pocono, Saturday and Sunday. Should be two really boring races, I believe.
Alright, so next weekend we're at Pocono, Saturday and Sunday. So, last topic on the regular NASCAR world. Brad K. This is the last year with Penske. Is he heading to the 6 car? We've heard plenty of speculation. Shelton, I know you're a Larson fan. Brad K. What have you heard? What do you think's going to happen? Is he going to be a partial owner to the 6 team? Do you think he stays with Penske? What's your take on this?
I think he is going to go to that 6 car. I mean, maybe not the 6 car, but Rush Fenway in general is going to be a part-time owner because we've seen it in the past. Keselowski and his teammates, really haven't been getting along lately. And I feel like that this move late in his career will be best for him.
Well, the question mainly is the equipment of the 6 car. Does it have enough to win? In my mind, the 6 car doesn't have what the 2 car
Well,
has.
he he also brings some knowledge to Roush, so maybe that experience from Penske could help out in Roush.
I mean, he would be a part owner there. So if he
Yeah.
can if he can get a ride in the 6 as a part owner, and driving full time in that car, I mean, who goes to the 2? We don't know what's going to happen with Brad K. We know he has told us that he can't discuss it right now, but when he is allowed, he will announce it. That's pretty much telling us that he's leaving, Penske. I mean, Assassins, in your mind,
I believe he's gonna
Brad
go,
K.
but my only fear is Newman gonna retire? Are they gonna pull another car out of the Roush Fenway organization? I know Newman's on his final year of his contract and he's getting quite old. But
What do they got? The 6 and what else in the camp?
16 and
17.
17 with Chris Buescher.
17. Busher's been looking good.
So
Yeah,
I
Bush
have
is been
no
looking good. I
clue.
don't
Like,
think he'll be out.
I think Brad's gonna go somewhere. The 6 seems like the obvious option, but you never know. There could be another option that pops up, and Brad might go to it. But I think he's done with
I mean, the
Penske.
season is the season's definitely running thin. So within the next couple of weeks, I'm sure Brad will announce it. I think he's gonna be part owner with Roush
I know
Fenway
he's not
in the
staying
end.
with Penske because him and Logano and Blaney are not
Yeah.
too
No,
friendly
his
right
only
now.
other option at this point is to go to Roush Fenway. I don't see any other teams for him.
Yeah, he's also getting up there in age too, so
Yeah, he's definitely not getting younger. We could say that, and he definitely wants another championship under his belt. But I don't know. Yeah, part owner and Roush is a stepping stone, but also in the same you're not getting that championship with
The
that
thing
6
is,
that you are with the 2.
is he gonna stick with Ford? Because Fords are not showing strong right now.
Yeah. Well, you've seen it at Hendrick. They've been very dominant, those Chevys, all four of them.
Yep.
Um, all right, guys. So, Assassins, what's going on Saturdays and Mondays?
Well, on top of all of the racing leagues we do also do podcasts twice a week on Mondays and on Wednesdays or Saturdays. But the Saturday one is all sports, and the Monday one is our NASCAR podcast.
All right, guys. So Saturdays and Mondays, don't miss those podcasts on our YouTube channel. This is our second show, so we are getting the bearings. We also, if you have any comments, concerns, you can leave them in the comment section, and we will answer any questions you have. So, off to our NASCAR United Racing League. Today we got a special guest joining us. He's a championship four finalist. Tonight we raced 3 races. He will be competing in next week's Final Four. He captured his first win tonight at Talladega. Let's welcome Harris. Harris, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
All right, welcome to the show. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
No problem. Let's talk about your recent success in the league. We know the first couple of seasons it did not go well. Tonight, you competed in round 3 of the Xfinity Trucks Championship 4, trying to qualify, and you ended up winning at Talladega. How does it feel?
It's pretty good actually. Usually with my luck, I kind of didn't have any hope going into today.
Yeah, and nobody thought you would win this race. Coming from the league, I was competing for a championship for. Didn't get in. Didn't think that Harris would take me out. What did you do in that race that made you win it?
My whole plan throughout the race was I needed to try to stay up front and not get behind everybody where I had a shot at losing the draft. I needed to make sure I was still in that draft all night long.
Well, we also know firsthand, especially for me, some of the guys think that they took a full can of fuel instead of that half a can that you took. You had a 3-second pit stop coming out while guys had about 6 seconds. So do you think that was an advantage as well?
Oh, for sure. My team on pit road is the best team we got. A 3-second pit stop. Yeah, out there I had a 5-second lead coming 3 laps to go. I think we were when came off the road, so my team did the job.
Yeah, definitely. And we all here at United Racing League want to congratulate you. We know we bust your balls sometimes, but congratulations. Next week is going to be very interesting. Next year, you are team owner for United Racing League. We're going to go over more of that later on the format. What do you want to bring to your team next year?
Well, the 2 guys that I picked for my team have not won a race, but they are right there at the door knocking on that win. So I'd like to get them winning races next year, which I think they could possibly do.
And your 2 teammates are Porsche and
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Scorpion has won a race in this league. I just want to recap. He did win in Martinsville a couple of seasons ago.
It's been a while.
It's definitely been a while, yes.
Yeah.
Porsche is looking to capture his first. So, Harris, again, congratulations. You're going to stay with us to go over some stuff in the league. Assassin's Cup playoff standings.
Yes, the Cup's playoff standings has been a very intense one, and with this season, we have had a dominant performance in this last round, with Chronic sweeping both the Miami race and the Bristol race, advancing him into the next round, and advancing him into the final round of 3. And in this round of 3 will be a very intense fight for that final position, with Coin missing the race and now is below the cutoff by 43 points.
All right, so that Saturday race. Um, right now it's looking like Coin will be out of the round of what is it? The round of five.
Round of 5.
So Coin will have to win to get in. We saw it done tonight in the Trucks Xfinity race with Harris getting it done. So we'll see who gets into the final five. Following week will be the final four. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up round 3 tonight. The Trucks Xfinity winners, who's in and who's out of the championship for. As we know, we're going to start with the first race in New Hampshire. Assassins went ahead and dominated stage 1, capturing that stage. Stage 2, New York fan with his stage win. In the end, Assassins came out on top, winning that race, locking himself in the final four. Congratulations, Assassins.
Thank you.
Talladega came around, and Harris just was not messing around. Came in, took over the lead, led majority of the last stage for him to capture not only a championship 4 finalist spot, but his first career win. And then in Phoenix, you had 3 guys fighting for one spot, by New York and the Shelton. In the end, Thrifty dominated at Phoenix, winning the race. In the end, Spidey got in on point, so congratulations not only to Harris, but to Thrifty and to Spidey on their championship for Quest next week at Las Vegas. So, Assassin, what are those standings looking like, or rather say, what is the Final Four looking like?
So you're going to have me in the 9 car going for Dale Jr.'s championship. You have Harris in the 8 car. You have Spidey in the 08 car. And you have Thrifty in the 11 car.
Alright, so that's the championship for. Don't forget to watch next week, Tuesday, on our Twitch channel. Stream. Alright, so with that being said, the layout for next season, how's that looking, Assassins?
So next season is going to be a very different season for this league. We have decided, instead of everyone just picking leagues and everybody advancing based off how you do in the leagues, we're going to introduce teams. So we picked the top drivers in the Cup Series, and they went out and picked teammates from either the rest of the Cup guys or the Truck guys. And then we recruited some new people, and that created the Cup Series. And then the remaining truck drivers, we gave them teams, and they went out and either picked the other truck guys or recruited a lot of new people.
Alright, and so basically, each guy who is worthy has a team. They combined their best driver that they feel who they want to develop. There is a dropping period, so you can see your favorite driver be dropped, picked up from different teams. So it should be interesting. You can go out, follow your favorite team, see if they're gonna win a constructors championship or if your favorite driver is gonna go out there and win the championship. I'll mention that in next week's championship you have 2 guys who are going to be moving up to Cup next year for a team. You have a team owner who own a team in Trucks in the Community with 3 rookies. And you also have an Xfinity Trucks Championship MVP in Thrifty. So next week's going to be a very big Final Four. Who will win the championship? So, this looks like it's the end of the show, guys. Anybody have anything else to say?
Nope, just watch
Just wanna
our
say-
race and watch us on our other podcasts.
And what was that, Harris?
Just say thanks for having me. Hopefully, I'm back on next week with a championship trophy.
Thank you for joining us. If you do win the championship, it would be the following week you join us because our podcasts are Mondays. So, once again, just to wrap up the show, guys, don't forget to watch us on the YouTube channel, on Twitch, on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Those are our racing league days, and then podcasts will be uploaded Mondays and Saturdays. Thank you guys for watching us. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great day. Peace out.